Welcome. Welcome to the Streamisho.
Yeah, another edition of the Streamisho. This time to tell you all about the beta for
4.6. Yeah.
4.6. Excellent. My name is Jasper.
I'm Koen.
And I am a game designer here at Ronimo.
Oh yeah, I animate stuff. But this patch is all about Jasper because you've been tinkering away on like balance changes and everything, right?
Sort of,
like the list is pretty long.
Well, that's not to say you didn't do any work on it, but yeah, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so before we dive in,
we
have to do
the raffle type thing.
The raffle type thing, yeah. So everybody who's watching, you can win cool prizes, cool DLC.
Yeah, pretty big ones too.
And all you have to do is
type in chat.
Type in chat.
Type to our moderator, or our PC man, who's Dennis today, our coder. He's in the back.
Say hi, Dennis.
Hello.
Excellent, excellent.
And you can type to him, and every 15 minutes, 1-5, Dennis will raffle 5 lucky winners to receive some DLC.
Yeah.
One of these 5 winners will have an exclusive skin on his hand on top of the DLC that all the other people also get.
Right.
The legendary Robo Scoop skin, which you can play if you have Scoop. It's super cool. He's like a digital version of him.
Yeah.
And the only way to get him is by entering the raffle here or meeting us at events. So pretty rare.
So what can people win this time?
Oh yeah, we have a list. Let's see. The list says today you can win Skreelator, which is pretty cool. It's like a badass version of Scree. You can win Jotun Skoldir. Jotun Skoldir is a epic skin, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Or like a top tier rank skin. It's
super skin.
Has 2 versions. The red version looks different than the blue version. Also has different particle effects and stuff. It's really cool. You can win a starter pack, which is like, that's like the final raffle.
Yeah.
And that starter pack will actually have Scoop.
Oh yeah. Excellent.
So exactly. That was a good combination. So yeah,
the starter pack is for everybody who's here on stream who is fairly new to Awesomenauts.
Yeah.
Because you know, all our longtime players probably have most of the characters in there.
Probably.
As when you get starter pack, you get Rocco, Coco, Sheriff Lone Star, Yoolip.
Mm-hmm.
I guess Yoolip used to be an expansion character, so
yeah, he's fairly.
He's Overdrive, right?
Right, yeah, he's Overdrive.
And then Leon, Max, Genji, and Scoop of Justice.
Right. So if you win the starter pack and you win the Robo Scoop, you can like immediately use him. If you don't have Scoop yet, anyway.
You can combine them and everything is cool.
Combines. Oh my god.
All right.
So, what is in the beta? That starter pack will also allow you to play one of the characters that's been really, really, really heavily changed, right? I mean, Yoolip has become a ranged dude. Oh, you're giving control to me?
Yeah. I'm gonna do the talking, and I can't play and talk.
So what do I do? Do I just do I start custom matches?
Or Dennis.
Yeah.
Switcheroo, please.
To the game thing. You can see my mouse.
Because we're already in game. Oh, there we go.
So before we actually get started, it might be good to tell people that the beta is live.
Oh yeah, the beta is live.
Usually we wait with this specific thing.
We even have an image.
Oh yeah, this is the webcam version. There's also an in-game version.
4.6 Tinker Time. It's Tinker Time. So
and it's called Tinker Time because there's been a lot of tinkering.
Yes,
we said before.
It's mostly a lot of fixes, a lot of changes, that kind of stuff. First up, how do you even get the beta?
Oh,
some people might not know, and there's quite a few steps involved.
Yeah,
I feel like
let's see. So if you go to Steam, you can go to the library, your game library, and then you hit right mouse on Awesomenauts.
Yep.
Go to properties. You make sure that in DLC you have a thing called Beta Dual Load PC, that thing's activated.
Yeah,
so
that one is the tricky part, I think.
Yeah.
The Beta Dual Load PC DLC.
Once that's done, you can go to betas and make sure that over here and select the beta you would like to opt into, that you have beta-public beta channel selected, which gives you the ability to choose between either the beta or the normal game. And once all that's checked, it will download Awesomenauts like completely. It's 3.5 gigabytes or something, so it might take a while, but not to worry, because once you have it, you can double-click this, and it will give you a pop-up. You can just double-click the game, and it will give you a pop-up on whether or not you want to either play the game or play the beta.
Yeah.
And you select the beta and you're in. That's all there is to it, right?
So even if you take all the steps, you will still have the option to play the regular game.
Yeah.
Which is important.
The nice thing about this is you no longer have to like switch between the two branches. This has been in the game for a while, but for everybody who's new, right? This is a pretty significant thing to like, you know, realize. Okay, this is what you do. Yeah. So yeah, and from that point forward, we'll be going over the character changes, and right after, I think we'll just be playing customs and matches, right? To see how it works in game, basically.
Oh yeah. Everybody should download the beta, of course, because we'll be playing with them.
Yeah, for sure. I'll just it's a public custom game, so everybody can join, and you can own me probably.
Yep.
And join on the fun. But for now, let's stick to the armory real quick so that we can easily check all the changes. Where do you want to start?
Professor Yoolip.
Yoolip?
I think he's the biggest one. And he's one of the few ones you actually had to do work for as well.
Yeah, right. So let's try. So what's changed, Jasper? What's the big one?
Well, people call me an over-engineer, but I say, what's a hat without at least a telescope and a stove on it?
So walking is still normal. He can still
Choo, my pretty.
And grab people, but if he shoots.
What's that?
It's a range attack. It's a thing you can aim too, which I found out only pretty late into the make a graphic for him, so he can shoot range things.
Yeah, and I didn't really, we didn't really tune his arc yet, so it's kind of, it doesn't, the projectile doesn't really fly towards the cursor that well yet.
Oh yeah, it's a bit under.
And that's because the projectile has a bit of an arc.
Okay.
If all fails, try hitting
so it's not in a straight line. But yeah, Yoolip is ranged now, and to compensate, he does a little bit less damage. I think he went from 95 to 80 damage, but he still has all the other niceties of the Yoolip attack.
Oh yeah, I can still heal. Oh, sick.
Heal droids at a range.
Right.
So yeah, this was a request from a fan community to try, because Yoolip, while in lower leagues, he has this combination where he ensnares people and then he uses the dinos and kill them.
Right.
In higher leagues, that combination isn't as effective anymore, and then.
So what happens? People just avoid him or something?
Well, the thing is, he'll have to do most of his stuff through his base attack, and there are some very cool combos in his upgrades for his base attack. You can play a pretty supportive Yoolip with the healing, but there's also this when you attack faster, when you after you got a health pack.
Oh, right.
And since he can generate health packs, that's a really cool little synergy that he has for himself.
Oh, this one. Right, right. So you can combine this with stuff like Dino Poop.
Yep.
And with this one, I think?
Yep.
Yeah, and the Laboratory Centrifuge, which allows him to drop health packs. And then you add in some damage and you just start wailing.
But since he was melee in the higher leagues, it's kind of it's too unsafe for him to apply that damage, really. So what we did was make him ranged and see how that goes. If you go into that group, you can still damage and heal at the same time, or if you hit the group from the top, the cogs that you shoot do a tiny little AoE.
Oh, okay. So this is actually I'm healing both droids now.
Yeah. It's kind of like Rocco's arrows, who now also have a tiny AoE on impact.
What, it's normal ones?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is, it looks like single target damage, but it's not actually single target damage.
No.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Interesting.
So if you still want to maximize your impact in pushing, you still need to be kind of in the middle, where you can hit both your droids and the enemy droids, because the AoE isn't that big.
Right, you have to actually play pretty aggressively, basically, and get yourself out there and potentially killed.
Yeah, but you can. That was always the case, but now you also have an option to lean back a little bit more,
Right,
and be more effective in that sense. So
right.
we just made him a little bit safer. The range isn't that crazy.
No, and it's also if you, or what I'm noticing right now from just like fiddling around, right, is if I stand over here and there would be a knot where my cursor is right now,
Yeah.
it'd be pretty hard to hit just because the droids are like in the way,
Absorbing
so it's
your,
easier to just like move in immediately and go for the kill. Okay, that's interesting. Cool.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see how it turns out. This is
Yeah.
put in the beta, and so you
Right.
guys can all check it, see how it feels.
Right, this is one of the more tentative changes, right? Like
Yes,
this is
yes.
one of the more out there.
This is one of the things that might not never make it into live. So please,
Right.
please
Feedback.
check it out. And, yeah, take a look at this feature.
Right. Okay. Okay. So how can people reach you most easily when they have an opinion about this? The forums, I'm guessing.
The balance forums is where I'm the most active.
Okay.
I put up a document where the tentative changes are listed, which you can also find through the document, and you can use that Google document and comment on it on specific changes as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's
using the
multiple-
comments option, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have to sign up or anything. You're just automatically able to comment.
Yes,
if
you can
okay,
even
cool.
comment anonymously there.
Okay,
so.
sick. Ah, that's really cool. Okay.
All right, on to the next guy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Or girl.
Let me also. I saw some people say that the character voices were a bit loud, so I'm just gonna turn them down a bit. Okay, cool. skins,
So yeah, the
skins.
patch notes will be published
After we're
the
done with the stream.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, who's next? So
Derpl.
Rocco is AoE arrows.
Yeah, well, that has always been that's
Has
also
it?
true
Oh,
in
shit.
live.
Okay.
Let's go to Derpl.
Derpl.
I actually fixed a bug with that specific thing for Rocco because his arrows became AoE.
Mm-hmm.
The effectiveness of his Vengeance extension versus his cooldown reduction became too. Well, it led to a problem where if you hit someone with a regular arrow during Vengeance,
Yeah.
or you hit two people at the same time with an AoE.
Yeah.
If you hit two people, your Vengeance would get extended twice. Or
Oh,
will get extended
yeah, right.
twice. But in the background, the cooldown for Vengeance is also running.
Yeah.
And the cooldown is only extended once.
Oh, so you could actually outlast your cooldown.
Yeah, you could technically...
You just turn permanently in vengeance mode, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
that's something...
So you fixed that, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, let's focus on Derpl. So, he steals cats. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah. I did some work for this. Sorry, I remember now. I had to do some work for this, too.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. There's nobody to track.
It's,
Okay, look.
Phew. So yeah, there's still. Okay, so what has changed? The trap now appears at the end of his gun barrel instead of right on his body, and it also.
Yeah, you no
doesn't
longer like deploy it, and you also move slower because you're like shooting.
Yeah,
Quote unquote,
yeah.
right?
It's while it's no longer deploying in the level, but it's deploying at the end of your barrel, and while it is deploying, Derpl himself is a lot slower.
Right.
But yeah, this will make this, and also at the same time, traps have been weakened by quite a bit.
So if I stop being terrible and I figure out to actually get this tree to
walk in there, yeah,
Come here.
the snare duration is a lot shorter.
Yeah, it's really short. It's like 2 seconds or
30%.
something, isn't it?
No, it used to be 2 seconds, and now it's more along. Well, it used to be 1.6, and now it's 1.2.
Okay.
And
1 second. That's really short. Okay. Yeah. Thereabouts.
But so the thing is, you used to just I made it a more active skill, so you can get into brawls and try and get the trap onto people.
Oh yeah, right. Like
instead of being super focused on.
I mean, usually they do absolutely
yeah. Players normally are focused on putting traps only in like snare points and hoping that people walk into them. But now it's also an option to actively use it in battle, which is nice. And at the same time, I've reduced the snare duration so that the receiving party will still have a slight chance to escape. Because normally, when Derpl upgraded his snare, it took so long
to get out. You mean
to get out that you know you're practically done when you snare by a proper snare.
Okay.
By a proper Derpl snare. So both parties, it should be more engaging for Derpl because he can actively use it in combat, and it should be more engaging for the enemies because they're not necessarily automatically dead when you get hit by them.
Right.
That's the intention.
What about the hang time? Like, is the lifetime of this trap in the world? Like, if I put one right here, is this lifetime also reduced?
No.
Okay, so it's still the same thing in terms of like, you know, how the trap works. Just the deployment itself is different, and getting snared is shorter.
Yep.
Okay.
So, that is also
that's a bit of a nerf then, isn't it?
Yes and no.
Okay.
It's bad for more static Derpls, and it's good for Derpls that brawl more. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because you no longer have to do the weird thing where people like, oh god, I'm gonna finish my sentence. Where people like go in combat and then turn around because the dummy was like the trap dummy was a bit closer or something to characters. So now you can actually like do this.
Yep.
And snare them.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing that is kind of wrong with this approach currently is that you can still rotate your gun barrel while you deploy it, which is kind of unintentional.
Oh, okay.
So that is something that
You're hoping to lock it in aim position then. Yeah. Okay. How I'm assuming this was also done because of feedback on the forums and stuff.
Yep.
Is this also one of the crazy out there changes, or is it like
a
bit
this is
more
definitely
solid?
very visible. Also, you might not have noticed, but if you drop down in turret mode, you'll fall slower than you'll do normally.
Yeah. You get like a ton of.
You fall really fast, and in turret mode you fall a little slower.
Yeah,
this is done.
Not much. But
it's relatively subtle, but it's there.
You can feel it. You
and
can definitely feel it.
The idea is that that vertical mobility is something that is really strong in places like Ribbit, where you can practically there's a shaft, a vertical shaft through the middle, and by slowing him down vertically. That's a slight nerf specifically.
He becomes less of a threat basically on that map, and we had a lot of complaints on Ribbit too with Derpls, right? Because they could just drop down infinitely.
Yeah. And I mean it's exactly,
really
and it's the dropping in itself is one of the things that makes him really strong. So that is something that is just tweaked in this case.
All right. Raffle site.
Yeah. Sorry for stalling that.
Yeah, that wasn't. It's fine. It's fine. Now we have a nice story all done. So,
anyway,
who won keys?
Who won keys? I'll read them out. We start with Sissy Foss, 31. Cheese Monkey, 321. No Abe. Terry UIO. And Forrest Stump. They all won Skrillator skins. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. It's a very cool skin for Scree.
I like him.
And one of you guys also won the exclusive Roboscoop skin, and this is Forrest Stump. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, cool. All right.
So yeah, that was raffle site.
We're restarting the timer.
The timer is being restarted, and again, if you wanna have a chance at some cool DLC, be sure to participate in chat.
Yeah, ask questions or stuff. I'm trying to keep up, but chat's scrolling, and I also need to play. So it's kind of hard. But if I can catch some out there, I'll be sure to try to.
Yep.
You know.
And the new
Yeah.
The next thing you can win is a Jotun skull ear skin.
Sick.
So,
That's a really big one too.
yeah.
Definitely be sure to like leave a message or whatever. So
And then-
rigs, obviously, they already pick the winner. Beautiful people, shake my hand. The beautiful ones, eh? All right, fair. Makes sense.
Don't read the chat.
We'll have a Ronnie pageant next time.
All right, so
Oh yeah, next character, right?
next character.
Oh,
that
have you
was
changed
one-
any upgrades on this one?
No.
No.
Well, no, I nerfed the duration of the snare time a bit
Right.
on the
Yeah.
upgrade as well.
Yeah. Okay. Next character.
The next one is actually one we talked about earlier today, and it's Sentry.
Sentry.
Sentry is someone who has been
Here we go.
talked about a lot already for a long time.
Okay.
For changing, and
The big thing was the Black Hole Sun, right?
yeah,
I think. Yeah.
and Firen specifically on the forums posted a topic that was very well thought out, I thought, and the aim is to make Sentry more active again.
Okay.
Just
Make Sentry great again.
not just like Derpl.
Okay.
And it starts with the base attack, really. 'Cause, the bullets are a bit faster, and they deal more damage on direct impact compared to...
Oh, so
mines.
not as mines, but as like actual bullets.
Yeah, so in the static state, they deal a little less damage, and in the active, when you...
Come here, creeps. 95 on hit. Oh crap.
Yep.
Oh,
Well, we'll
Please
have
hold.
Raven will walk into...
hopefully. Come on, Roshan. Oh,
yeah.
he's a jerk. I swear to God,
Okay.
I'll get this down.
Pow!
60. Okay,
Yes,
so
yes, that's
35
pretty
difference.
significant, yeah.
That's pretty big. Yeah.
And then so you can't just passively sit somewhere and lay down
Right.
a field of mines. Or
You're really being asked to just like get in
try
there.
and hit. Yeah. So the intention is for the mines to be more of a bonus, extra damage and threat, more so than actively brawling people.
Right, you can still zone with it
Yep.
as you would usually do
Mhm.
as a sentry. All right.
And then the other thing is his Black Hole Sun.
Okay, so I activate this.
So first of all, the shield is shorter.
Okay.
Um,
Is it like it's a little bit shorter? Isn't
it's
it?
a little bit shorter.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's a little bit stronger. Something was buffed about it as well, but
Okay.
it's shorter. And
Oh, this
oh
range.
yeah,
Holy hell.
I didn't adjust this for the. I didn't adjust the pre-visual yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
I
That's
tend
okay.
to play without pre-visualization, which is also something we'll get to later. But first
Okay.
of all, the Black Hole Sun is 20% smaller.
Okay, so this was the original AOE then.
Yes.
So it's like up to the left glass platform, and if I
Mhm.
now shoot it,
Yeah, it's pretty significantly smaller.
20% or something.
Yeah, and the projectile is faster and it moves further.
Okay.
So
Right. So
as
you
a
have
sentry,
more-
you can still have the same reach as you did before, but
Oh. Okay.
but now you got to target it better.
Shit. Yeah. So okay. So you exchange this. You reduce the size and increase the range to basically get to the previous size.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, you can
It's
still.
a weird way of explaining it, I guess.
Yeah, you still have the same reach. I'd like to see it as.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But Black Hole just covers a smaller area, and that means it's easier for other players to dodge, and it's easier for players to circumvent. So it doesn't put down such a huge area anymore that players cannot have to work around.
That's cool.
And at the same time, it's also shorter. So.
Oh, the duration.
Yeah. So the thing is, basically for Sentry, it's the risk is a little higher. It's a bit more skillful, but the reward is also a little higher because the gravity is a little stronger. So if you do hit the black hole right on someone, the gravity is a little stronger, so it will be harder for the other knot to get out of it. And since the black hole is shorter, they'll also take the damage. They're more likely to take the damage
Okay.
than they were before.
Right.
So
Okay. So summarized, shorter shield time,
Yep.
shorter this.
Mhm.
Range equal but more skill based because the range is smaller of the actual thing.
Black hole is smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, and people hang in midair for shorter in that thing, which means that they're trapped for not as long as they were before, which means that they'll probably catch less damage from other people, which makes it more skill based.
Yeah, it's less of a strong CC that hard
and
zones.
stronger gravity.
Yeah. Well, exactly. The gravity is strong, but it doesn't. It exists for shorter, so you have less time of playing around it. More, active play time.
That's really cool. Okay, I see a lot of happy people in chat. Yeah. So yay!
And now since the range of the projectile is also bigger, it's placing it becomes more interesting and more active.
Yeah, I noticed that I'm hitting right mouse more than I used to. Usually you just, I'm not at all a good Sentry player, so don't quote me on this, but usually what I do is I just bet and then walk away and have the, BHS just do its thing.
Yeah.
Because it will probably catch a bunch of people anyway.
It used to be so big that you didn't really have to place it that well, and the projectile didn't move that far out, so most of the time the placement was okay, and you didn't have to really use the detonation aspect of it to put it really where you wanted it to be.
Right, but now you can if you're any good, you can actually trap people.
Yeah, place it more precisely, and it's really cool too.
Cool, awesome.
And it makes him just it's still Sentry, but it tweaks him to be more active and fun. So
awesome.
Yeah,
awesome. So this is also something that you want feedback on, right? I mean, the beta's live right now, so if you want to try all these changes for yourself and play a game with us in a couple, download it. You can get it from Steam right away. Make sure that the PC dual load beta DLC is activated, which you can find in your DLC tab, and make sure that your game is set to the beta, which you can do right here. If you go to properties, and then you go to betas, and then you select beta, then you can actually, it will download both the beta and the normal game, which allows you to just choose which of the two you want to play at any given point in time. And it will also keep the beta up to date as soon as we launch it.
Excellent.
Will there be any changes for night vision Spywatch?
Nope.
Okay. What is night vision Spywatch? Let's see. Okay, so the question is, with the shield charging less long, are there any changes for night vision Spywatch?
No.
Increases movement while Black Hole Sun is charging. Oh, yeah, right. You sprint less.
There's less of a And, night vision Spywatch is generally has been nerfed quite a bit, but it's generally still considered kind of offensive. Because Sentry's slowness is kind of part of his kit.
Right.
Right,
you're not playing Sentry because you want to play a speedy character. He's more of a tactical placement kind of brawly dude now.
Well, I will have to see what comes out of the beta. You might see counter buffs to upgrades to compensate for this. But yeah, let's switch to some multiplayer.
So they're talking about Baby Curie Mammoth in terms of Sentry using his Black Hole Sun. Is BKM now stronger a counter for Sentry than it was before? Because the Black Hole Sun is smaller, but the increased gravity, I'm guessing, does.
Yeah, relatively speaking, yes, because there's more gravity to reduce, right? So since it takes a percentage off.
A pretty significant.
In absolute terms, it reduces more gravity now.
Right.
But you'll still be affected by. In the end, you'll still be affected by more gravity than you used to be before.
Right. Okay. And since the BHS lasts less long.
Yeah, you're still less likely to make it out before it explodes.
Right. Exactly. You'll still probably take the damage anyway.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's more likely that you'll take the damage, but at the same time, it's less likely that the enemy team manages to pounce on you because it's just shorter.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, are there any changes to Sentry aside from BHS? Teleport? Still the same?
I did change something about teleport. Oh yeah, the beacon lasts for 30 seconds now.
Oh, it's timed.
We haven't
What?
made a visualization yet for it, unfortunately. Which we will.
Yeah.
But yes, it's timed. It lasts 30 seconds now.
So you can. So you. That means that you. You can less. It becomes less of a threat then, right? Because usually Sentry players would just place a beacon in the center of a map or in a hide area or whatever and just park it there.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed about this change myself because I'm not a great tactical teleporter, and so I usually use it just as a side buff for my team and a bit of a threat for the enemy team. But I kind of agree that it's kind of lame, the duration, it lasting infinitely. Also, this finally means that if you're playing some kind of random knots or random team deathmatch,
they'll actually disappear.
They'll actually disappear after a while, because previously,
right,
if you died as a sentry with a beacon out,
it would just be there forever.
Yeah, forever.
But that's entirely secondary, right?
Oh,
it's not at all for something. All right.
Let's play some.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go into a custom game to show off the last character, I think. Because we haven't shown Commander Rocket yet.
Nope, we haven't. Well, you can. You can set up a custom game with only rockets.
Oh yeah, good idea. All right, let's do this.
Like a team deathmatch with rockets.
Join me. Doesn't matter. Team deathmatch. Cool. Okay. Yeah, that's quite a bit of
changing.
Yeah, understatement of the century. Jeez. Allow same knot on team. Enable custom knot selection, and then Commander Rocket. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Magic.
What?
You alt tab and suddenly there's just people. That's how cool this is.
Away.
Yeah.
You looked away for a second.
Does the homing upgrade impact the damage changes for Sentry? Is a question.
Yeah, the homing.
So direct.
The homing for bullets. They have the same damage as the static bullets. So. Oh, 60.
Less. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So it's actually you're actually always better off to just directly shoot someone in the face.
Yeah, and there's another upgrade that was removed. I think the size increase was removed and exchanged for a double damage when you don't shoot for 2 seconds, but only direct damage.
Okay, cool.
So it's all kind of stuff that will stimulate you to be more active. That last thing will probably change. That it also doubles the mine damage, but we'll have to see. Yeah, it's
a beta, right? So the point is for people to test them out, see what works, see what doesn't. Yep. There's a Google Doc online for people to post, comment changes to, or whatever.
Yep.
Cool.
See some comments. Yeah, I see. Scoop has been buffed a little bit. Like his single target AA does a bit more damage, and his AoE AA hits lifesteals more. So yeah, Commander Rocket has seen a big change as well. First of all, he no longer throws out his laser. He just puts it where he is. In order, this is for rockets to stimulate them to
get up close, I guess.
Yeah, get more close to the fight because they are so nimble and escaping. And at the same time, I nerfed the AA and rocket combo.
Okay. How did you nerf it?
The big rocket now consumes the small ones, and the amount of damage it deals depends on how many. So you have these charging missiles, right? You know, for your AA, and once you for every missile, or if you're at max charges, the big rocket does a bunch of does more damage, so like 280, close to what it did before. But since it consumes your smaller missiles, it also means that just pressing both buttons at the same time for a burst no longer works.
Right. Okay.
So it works 2 ways. Because when you shoot your AA, you consume your rockets, and when you shoot your big one, you also consume your rockets. So now...
Does that mean that if you only have 1 charge, you can not shoot your rocket?
Yeah, you can always shoot a rocket. It just
Oh, okay. It just deals less damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes
scales
sense.
to the amount of rockets. Yeah.
Cool, dude. That's sick. Okay. And the trap also kind of feels pretty natural in the sense that I mean, you now I'm guessing people will now place traps and then use big missiles to get out of the way essentially.
Yeah.
Like you'll just do something like this or whatever, and then you'll be out of the way. The person will have been like hit. I'm gonna die horrible death. Right, yeah, that's terrible.
But yeah, it's since he's so maneuverable, the placement of the laser isn't that big of a nerf.
Right.
But yeah, you're right.
Okay, cool.
It works pretty well. Oh, something has happened, Kuhn.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see a list.
It's
Oh,
time. Okay, so we have some new winners. The raffle side gone.
Are we really?
Let's went.
Tennis. I'd. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
yeah, that's
fine.
fine. Yeah. Alright, raffle type. Let's go.
And as everybody knows, this is completely rigged, so...
Yeah, we're rigging everything. It's based on how beautiful you are, apparently, if I were to believe chat.
Yeah, so we picked the 5 most handsome players currently in our chat, starting with Iso Koala.
Isaac Koala.
Isaac Koala, 1. Daft Lunk, 1. Exposed Dancer, 1. Gress27, 1. And X Doug X, 1. And what did they win? They won a Jotun Skoldier skin.
Yeah, super sick, super advanced skin.
Yes,
different
for
effects
Skoldier.
for every
Yeah.
guy. Like pretty.
Yeah, you have. It looks different for depending on what team you play as, so that's really cool. So 5 of you guys won that the Jotun Skoldier, and one of you also won the Roboscoop.
Right. So
Exclusive Roboscoop skin. Nice. It was Daft Lunk.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Lunk won again.
I'm assuming that is Lunk.
Yeah, it's probably Lunk.
Nice.
It's fine. It's not Lunk win.
Why no regen?
I don't know. Should I get regen?
No, not anymore. But you could.
What should I buy? Damage
stuff. I mean,
it's probably not very.
You only have the left row apparently.
Makes laser trap deploy instantly.
Oh yeah, that upgrade needs replacement now. Now that you mention it. Oh no! Wait! Can you close the shop?
I can.
And place a trap.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah. No, it still has some deployment time.
Oh,
so I guess
if I take this away, it'll just. Okay, let's see what this.
It'll just appear and laser people to death.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it takes away the 0.1 second to
stuff.
boop outside of it.
Yeah, and if you want to reliably, there's another upgrade there, a slow upgrade. If you want to reliably hit that one, you kind of need the instant deploy. But yeah, the instant deploy is weaker now that you can't shoot the laser trap. So maybe if you guys have some ideas for replacements, let me know.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the obvious ones that might need a more interesting choice, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's so low.
Yeah.
Get him. Oh, nice.
Nope. The actual good players have gotten him.
Wow, Holy Ghost was killed by fire. That's interesting.
So
oh, gang up.
There's a small thing that I'm noticing. That's that rocket no longer has an ammo counter. So I'm assuming on above his head or something. Has it never been there? No, he's really on the rugs.
Oh, there's another thing. You might be wondering why you're hitting like someone who doesn't hit very well, because if you have the previs on, if you charge your rocket, that is, this is one of the known issues, yeah, if you use the pre-visualizations and you just fire your rocket after using the previs, it'll always hit at its weakest charge.
Oh, it won't count the charges. It will just be as if you're shooting with a single.
With an empty barrel, yeah. Okay. So that's a known issue.
Right. Do I have a list of known issues somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, patch notes, obviously.
There will be in the patch notes, but that is one of the big ones.
Okay.
Another one that is quite prominent but doesn't really affect gameplay. Yoolip's skill is still named Wrench Smack,
Nah.
where it should be Wrench Blow.
Right. Also, visually, I only made a range for the first skin and not the AP Yoolip.
Oh, yeah.
So if you play with the pixelized version of this man,
He doesn't have a pixelized cog yet.
nope, not yet. But if the change is liked by many, of course, we will be sure to get you.
You know, fully implemented.
Yeah.
For sure.
some customers.
Oh, why did you dodge your health pack?
I don't know, because I'm really
You
good
were
at
talking,
dodging
right?
things.
Okay, so another issue, known issue with this build in particular is some of the price changes they make through.
Oh yeah, I noticed a couple of those.
Yeah,
QA.
we did QA yesterday. Unfortunately, like 2 or 3 of them didn't make it through. I'll specify which ones in the patch notes.
Right.
And then finally, a bug specific to I think I talked about earlier, the birdseed donuts on Rocco.
Oh yeah.
Birdseed donuts on Rocco is I feel a really cool upgrade that if you have vengeance enabled, so you're shooting those little purple arrows, and you hit someone with your precision shot,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
vengeance gets increased by 2 seconds, which is nice.
Mhm.
But if it's on cooldown, it's supposed to reduce the cooldown by 4 seconds, and currently it doesn't. So that aspect of the upgrade doesn't work.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate. I'm sure these are the bugs we know about. I'm sure there's more.
Yeah. If you find any, be sure to report them. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
same as usual, I guess.
Yeah. So which character are we gonna?
I know. Is there anything
Team
else we
deathmatch,
should show, or should we just
You
go
want to do
like
all Yoolip?
all Yoolip? Oh yeah, that might be interesting. Let's do all Yoolip. Yoolip. Where does he live in this
Professor?
entire list? Oh yeah, LMNOP. I've
You're so good.
successfully gotten my
Alphabet.
alphabet license years ago. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was reducing frags a bit because it took a bit long. Okay guys, we're gonna go to 10.
Phew.
It's gonna take like super fast Yoolip rounds. I hope you're ready. Okay, so what are we gonna see? We're gonna see an infinite amount of dinos.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna see
Everywhere.
an infinite amount of I'm gonna choose the second one.
Yeah.
A lot of throwing of the cogs.
The throwing of the cogs.
The throwing of the cogs, and
Yeah, let's hope,
maybe a lot of health packs, I guess, with the speed up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'd assume that was like the. Okay, so let's start with this and this, and then grab regen.
No.
Why not? Okay.
Dude.
Wait.
The health pack from the droids only works when there's droids.
Oh yeah, shit.
No.
Oops.
Well, get
It's fine. It's
Get
fine.
dino poop when you can.
Yeah. With teammates already grabbing dino poop though, this is gonna be like.
Health packs everywhere.
Yeah,
galore.
literally. Oh, I got my dinos off. you
Double
jerk.
stun.
Oh my god.
Double gaze.
Oh my god. Freaking.
Maybe baby curry. Would be good. From the
That's
available,
that's a really good suggestion. Let's maybe do that. Yeah. Let's maybe not sit in stun for 400 years.
Oh, dinos.
Yoast. There we go.
Jambo was still Yoast.
Oh, no! The
surrounded.
boxing. Seriously, I'm just getting boxed everywhere. All right. Ship.
Stun, counter stun.
No, fuck. Oh. I need 50 solar. I need 50 more solar. All right, we're getting there. I'm getting dino poop. We're done. Ah,
No.
need more. Okay,
Poop him.
I got more. I'm good. We
Poop
have
everywhere.
We have poop now. We have pixelated poop dinos.
Yeah,
We're good.
why? Yeah.
Okay, so Oh, that's not.
I understand from a usability perspective that they look like health packs, but shouldn't they look more poopy, you know?
Yeah, that was the initial idea was to make them more poopy. Our team opted for health packs because of readability.
Yeah.
It would have been, I mean, in retrospect, because they were like the only. No, I don't want the literal army of.
Grab him. Nice. Good job.
All right. I mean, because they're like the only poop health pack. They could have easily. Bam.
Nice.
They could
good
have
job.
easily been just poop.
Yeah.
We could have made them poop. We could have. Then we could have had like Tamagotchi-esque poop for the.
Oh yeah. That's funny.
It's really cool. Okay, thanks. Now give me a code. No codes. I should be banned because I swear. Yeah, that's fair. I couldn't. It was, man, so many emotions. It's been so long. All right.
You can only get banned for swearing in the text chat. So.
Is there anything you'd? Is there anything you'd like to show off that I should maybe try?
No. Just go for.
Just want to see. All right. I want to see normal game. One more. I don't know what time it is. Do you know what time it is, Dennis?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
5 minutes.
Ooh, it's a bit.
Short.
That's not a lot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What I can do is just do this. No, they'll just mess everything up. Now I'm gonna do TDM. But we can. Everybody can pick whatever they want. That's fine. I'm gonna start a new lobby too, so that new players can get in. I don't want the new custom here.
Fire game.
Oh my god, it's me. Goff. Ribbit, Team Deathmatch. No, not No. I'm so good at clicking on things.
Kind of random.
Yeah. I have this when when our lead artist is behind me too. Like as soon as he stands behind me to give me feedback, I just completely lock up like on what I should be clicking and stuff, just because I have performance anxiety, I guess. All right, 15 should probably cover it, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we can all pick whatever we want then. Blotoy, yeah, Jeremiah. All right, we good. I see poop. Poop is being spammed in chat, people.
Excellent. What about you?
I believe there's small tweaks on smiles. No.
Yep. Some buffs.
Buffs are good. I like buffs. Alright, let's do that. Let's pick the pyramid. So what is buffed?
Not sure if it's enough. Basically his hit points.
Oh yeah, 1650, right?
Yeah.
I believe.
And the range for his flame.
Okay. All the Jimmy. Nah, I turned off same not on team, so we're gonna have like an actual group. Okay, so I have 2 grapplers and someone who's gonna kill people. That's fine. So, more health. That's cool.
Yep.
Yeah, 1650.
Yep.
The grapply thing, I believe, got a buff.
Nope. I don't think so.
I can't remember.
Your team is dying. Whatever.
No, my team's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, dude.
Get the big flame first. Get
the big flame?
Yeah, of course.
Big flame. Okay, what else? Damage?
Yeah, sure. Then.
I like it.
Burn him. Excellent. Oh man, you're always the assistant. I don't know why. Oh, you got a kill. I guess I said it right.
Yeah, exactly. Right, because you said, "Jeez, man."
I saw last game you were Yoolip and you had 0 kills.
Yeah, I'm just like but that's the Ronnie life, isn't it? Oh god, this dude has.
But you had 5 assists.
Area damage.
So you definitely helped. But
I definitely helped.
You definitely helped, but you didn't get credit for it.
Sounds like a solid teammate. Someone who definitely helped.
Yeah. You definitely helped somewhat.
Oh no, I'm dead. I'm not dead.
Not before the enemies are dead.
Hey,
excellent.
Murdered.
Get to the green dots.
An ally has been killed.
Oh yeah, they're on the actual road. Listen. More damage. Think fast. What is this? Damage? Yeah, hook. Cool. Sure. Why not?
Oh, hooked him.
Oh, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me so bad. Fully charged BHS. Alright, cool. Let's see. There was a thing I wanted to talk about.
I guess the blue screen is enjoying the changes. I saw a killing spree notification.
Oh no, I missed. No. Oh man,
oh no. That's why I died.
No, I missed.
Whack him.
Oh my god.
Nice, you hit.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be enough.
It's not enough.
It's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, it's enough.
It was enough for everybody else. Yeah. I got another assist because I'm such a good helper.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Aren't you the greatest teammate? Oh,
I'm just gonna
shop right
walk over here. It's mine. It's mine.
Cool whip.
It's mine. Whip him. Yes. Yes. Right. Cool.
Excellent. Your very own kill.
My very own kill. Yes. I feel so good now. All right. Okay. Hey, there's also some community stuff that we like completely skipped.
Whoops!
Which
That is
maybe
totally
would
true.
be really good to cover.
That is totally true. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine, man. There's still time.
Okay.
Go for it. I'll just keep being a really good teammate.
No.
You can do the community stuff.
Well, first of all, we should talk about the Rumble, which is the biggest Awesomenauts community event going on right now, I think.
Yep.
Last time I checked earlier this week, there were 27 teams signed up, and
27.
and there are more. It's still open. The Awesomenauts Rumble is a competitive scene for Awesomenauts, pretty much. It's an ongoing tournament, a long-running tournament that you can still sign up for. Let's see.
It's not like a tourney too, for as
No,
far as I know.
it's-
You just set up scrims, and based on those,
Yeah.
like on the scrims you play, the amount you play, and whether you win or not, you gain points, and those points advance you in some type of like leaderboard type thing.
Exactly. So you sign up your team, and then you can either challenge other teams that are partaking, or you can. There's a matchmaker that can pull up teams, and there's also organized pools where teams come together, and you can kind of grind other teams for a little bit. But yeah, all the details are on the forums and in the links that Dennis has. They also do streams. Last weekend they had a stream.
Cool.
And it was very cool. They locked their streams behind subscription requirements.
Oh, okay.
In order, to gain support and to grow as a channel and group.
Right.
So for now, but the streams will be released on YouTube for free after a week. So they're exclusive for subscribers for 1 week. So if you wanna support them in their efforts to sustain the tournament,
Yeah, you got some early streams in the process.
yeah,
basically.
get subscribed or visit their channel
TVT,
through. Well, if you have like Twitch Prime or something, I think you can also see it then.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
And then there's Blatoy, who's actually in the game. Who's organizing another custom map festival, Yuma.
Yeah.
And this one. So normally a map festival is like you join a Discord and you get put in a team, and the teams just play the most fun custom maps, right, and together, and they have a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And this edition is a little bit special because you won't just be playing any old custom map. There will be people have been able to submit maps for a contest, and
Cool. Okay.
at the end of playing in the festival, players will be able to vote, and the vote will lead to a winner for the custom map maker, hopefully.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And that is very cool. So the Yuma Custom Map Festival this weekend, this Saturday, I believe. And also, if you join, they have, I should have mentioned that with the Rumble too. Rumble has very cool prizes, and the Rumble also has lots of DLC, even for players who don't necessarily win. Just you get participation trophies as well. So
Okay, cool.
just playing lots, enjoying yourself. You'll also get free skins and stuff. So what's there to lose? Nothing really. And for everybody who's playing in the map festival as well, there's ongoing raffles in the Discord where the custom map playing is organized. So if you join that, you'll also get a chance at several different breaking skins and stuff. And then finally there's a tournament. I should say in development. I'm not sure if the details are published just yet, but Doppelganger, you might know from the forums, he is organizing a tournament which is called Tour de Knots.
Oh yeah.
Which is mainly aimed at the French-speaking community, Awesomenauts community, but it's open to everyone.
Cool. So you can join, but I'm guessing maybe the website's French or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think in general I guess it's mostly hosted in France, and you'll probably have a better experience if you're joining as a European.
Right.
for sure. But,
because the peer-to-peer. Yeah.
But yeah, he's working on that, and the details for that should be published either now or later today.
Alright, cool.
And I also just got word from the Rumble team that they're also going to do a little event called another Scoldier Showdown.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, with their own custom map and everything. That's awesome.
Scoldier Showdowns
really cool.
are always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Scoldier versus Scoldier, brawls.
Yeah.
And all these tournaments and modes just show you how many cool ways there are to play Awesomenauts nowadays.
Yeah, and especially Yuma shows like how stupidly like
Creative.
out of the box you can get with the map with the level editor.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I saw a Bomberman functionality in Awesomenauts yesterday, where like they just remade Bomberman. So
What?
You play as Max Focus because it can fly, right?
Yeah.
And then by using a skill, you drop a bomb which explodes, and then like it actually like destroys blocks and stuff.
No way.
It's super funny.
That is amazing.
It was like I thought it was really awesome.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for sticking around. I think this is the last.
I think we're
bit
there,
play,
right? We do have a raffle.
Yeah, I know. I was getting there.
Sorry.
Everybody watching, we have a final raffle, and what you can win is the starter pack. So this is an amazing prize for everybody who has not been a long-time fan, but someone who has joined us since we went free to play last year.
And it's also, I mean, if you are a long-time player and you win this, be sure to just give it out to someone who can use it, right? Because it's 5 to 6 characters. You just get a key in your inbox, which you can share.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll enjoy it. Like, there's a lot of...
It's a very cool bundle.
It's a good map.
Contains,
it's a good mix, I think.
Yeah, 8 characters to play with. So, all right, let's announce some winners, starting with Dibelius. Mateus Crash.
We're leaning forward because we're old, by the way.
I'm feeling oatmeal. I'm sorry, I can read it like this, but I'm just want to make sure I'm reading this right.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Auto Refresher too. I'm pretty sure
him.
He has a copy of Awesomenauts.
Yeah, he does.
And Micro.
Yay! Congratulations!
Congratulations! You all won a starter pack. And then we have a super winner.
The super winner who wins the exclusive RoboScoop skin.
Yeah.
And that is Micro. Congratulations. So you get both RoboScoop if you don't have him yet, and the scoop person thing.
Yeah, starter pack contains
play,
scoop as well, so
exactly.
you can immediately play as scoop.
Super cool.
And yeah, that was it. You guys won the last prizes. You guys saw Koen play the last match.
Yeah.
And
I think
in beta,
which is live right
beta
now.
1. Yeah.
And we hope to get as much feedback from you guys as possible. If there's anything that, especially the crazy out there changes, like the Derpl traps, the Sentry changes, the Yoolip changes. If you like it, please tell us, because that's also really important for us to like gauge how people feel about it. If you don't like it, also tell us, and be sure to be as constructive as possible. There's a Google Doc online. You can find it at www.awesomenauts.com/forum and the balance section, if I'm not mistaken.
Exactly. And yeah, so every feedback is nice. A lot of work has also been done on characters like Kitara, Commander Rocket, Max Focus. But a lot of the changes aren't as visible as the ones we've shown you today.
Exactly.
But they're definitely very important for their balance and feel, so please check them out as well.
Yeah, you can read up on them in the patch notes. Once this stream stops, we'll be going downstairs and put the patch notes live for you guys to enjoy.
Yeah.
And read through and theorize about, and whatever it is you do with patch notes. And with that, I think we're off.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoy the
That was
beta.
it for this week.
We'll be back with the launch, I guess.
Yeah, when 4.6 launches, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a stream and maybe another one in between. I'm sure another one later, but we'll be sure to keep you posted.
Exactly. All right. Well, guys, take care and have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And now Dennis.